Oh, look who's talking.
I'ma talk shit in the world gone stupid.
We're back.
Yeah.
We're back with guest Tiffany Young today.
Hello.
We're so happy you're here, Tiffany.
Tiffany
be honest.
Reiff-Young.
Tiffany Reiff-Young forever.
Oh, that's right. I
Yes,
forgot.
Tiffany Reiff-Young.
Sorry about that.
Forever young.
Oh, yes.
And Reef.
Will you ever be a piccolcini?
Nope, I won't be a piccolcini.
I was like, what is that? And then I remembered. I'm like, oh, that's what it is.
No.
That's what it is. So, we'd talk about what we did over the weekend or whatever sometimes. But last night specifically, I want to talk about it real quick.
Yes.
We, some mutual friends of ours, Angel and Sean, we went to Slay Italian
Okay.
in Manhattan. So Slay has a steakhouse and an Italian restaurant.
And a French bistro
Oh, it's French as well. They have three.
in Manhattan Beach.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's in Manhattan. So
Okay.
we went to the steakhouse. It was nice. And then we went to Slay Italian last night.
No.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed.
Oh.
Too
it gets-
commercialized.
I don't know what they're looking for there. I don't know if... I feel like maybe there was just a lack of flavor in a lot of my food. And I don't know if that's traditional Italian dish or not.
No, not that I know of.
Yeah.
Guys, when it comes to everybody talking about all these places to eat and they're so fabulous and you've got to try it. My daughter actually works at a high-end restaurant chain that it's in Manhattan Beach in Hermosa. I really feel that it's people's opinions that are making you go there. But
Yeah.
your taste buds are different than people's opinions.
That's true. That's
This
true.
is true.
So much. I have a difficult time with going in and a waiter coming up and telling you all these things that are in English that are inside of this plate you're getting, but you're kind of wondering, is that an herb, a sauce, a meat, a vegetable? What are we eating?
Well, that's why I bring Bo. Bo's got the dining vocabulary that we're all looking for. I don't know if your experience. Every time I go out with Bo, I find something new that I've never even seen on the menu, let alone I could pronounce it.
Right.
But it's funny you say that all these things are in English because the waiter, very nice guy, had a Latin accent in my opinion.
Okay.
So thick, I couldn't understand 90% of what he was saying. I was like, it's so funny that I'm sitting here listening to him. I'm like, tomorrow I got to interview with Tiffany, and it's just like I'm going and Hugo's like serving us dinner, and I can't understand anything Hugo's saying. At least
great.
it's like with Hugo, like he's whispering half the time. I can't hear him
Right.
or understand him.
Right.
But this guy was talking loud enough. But I was like, he said something. I was like, Stillwater, and he left. I go, did I answer that correctly? Because I have no idea what he said.
And what did Sean say?
Sean was laughing.
I know he had some
Angel was like,
one-liners.
yeah, you did. You're good. I'm
Sean
like,
was probably like, Angel, what do you say?
yeah. But the food was, it was good. It just wasn't like that upper level, top tier that I kind of expected it to be.
Well, I also feel that we're in a generation of food that is for the Gen A, B, C, D, E, F, Gs, and my old school taste buds, I want like a Coney Island hot dog.
Okay.
I don't want a steakhouse that just came up in 90210. I don't know. My taste, it's not about, to me, it's like, it's really about the taste of the food. It's not about the ingredients that are in there. And really salt, pepper, and, a good piece of meat will taste fabulous on a really good barbecue or
Tiffany's-
whatever. I just
Tiffany's
went at him.
an easy date, cheap date.
Oh, I'm so
yeah.
totally. And being on Ozempic, I'm a really, really cheap
All
date.
three of us can share the meal.
Yeah. Speaking of that, the Ozempic. It's funny that we just talked about that and now we're going into this. Right?
That's how it flows sometimes.
It does flow like this. I am such an advocate of Ozempic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's actually something I wanted to talk about today, Ozempic.
Okay.
It's the elephant in the room. It is the fly on the wall, and it's in everybody's room, and people are scared to talk about it.
They are.
People are scared. It's probably in every home's
Refrigerator?
Yeah. It's not in the cabinet. It's in the fridge.
well, I was going to say conversation.
Oh, okay.
Because it is expensive to get. It's hard to get. Some people's insurance isn't covering it, so, but people talk about it all the time. And the reason that I wanted to talk about Ozempic is because I'm kind of towards the end of my weight loss journey, and only because of age. Because the weight, because
I wondered where you were going with
I was
this.
like,
yeah,
wait, what?
yeah,
Who
because
is
of
this?
age. That's the only reason why. Because it's an endless journey, to tell you the truth. You never like get that diploma. Oh, I finally lost all the weight. I never have to worry about it
That doesn't
again.
happen.
So I feel that I'm so open and willing and love to hear people say that they're on Ozempic or they want to be on Ozempic. I have been on Ozempic for 6 years. I was on a trial test run of Ozempic with my endocrinologist, and that was for insulin resistance. I was on a weight loss reality show, like you guys know, and
But the audience doesn't know.
Audience
So we'll have to
doesn't know.
talk
We'll have
about that a
into
little bit.
as soon as we finish up this, because
Yeah.
I'm also on Ozempic because I'm diabetic.
right.
So I can attest to what you're saying, and go ahead, finish your story. You
Well,
jumped in at like 2020 or so.
I started getting on Ozempic because first I went to my endocrinologist, and I'm like I said, it was on this weight loss reality show. Cameras were on us. And then, why are we not losing weight like the other girls, my sister and I? What is going on? I work out so hard. I watch my calories. I do all the things I'm supposed to do. But the Reiff family has always been a family that struggled with weight. What's going on with us? So I go to this endocrinologist. She's amazing. And we do all these tests. And she says, you know what? You are insulin resistant. It took me almost 6 months to allow myself to go through these tests because it's scary to do something like that, especially when I know all about diabetes and everything that's going on, and I'm at an endocrinologist that deals with diabetes and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, she's like, you're insulin resistant. I'm like, okay, well, what does that mean? I know
what
I'm
does
not
that even
diabetic.
mean? Yeah.
Well, it's a genetic disposition. It's a genetic disease. And if you see a family that's overweight, most likely, unless this family's eating habits are terrible,
Which most are.
no, they're not. Which they're not. Back in the day, there wasn't all this fast food.
Yeah,
Right.
it's true.
Back in the day,
That's
you're
what I'm
seeing
saying.
families that were overweight. My family was way overweight, but there wasn't all this fast food. The only fast food there really was McDonald's or Sizzler or, you know what I mean? Back in the...
Yep.
Double steak and
you're
Malibu, baby.
Yeah.
Chicken cordon bleu
Malibu
in the salad
chicken.
bar.
Right? Oh, I used to love myself some
Yeah,
Sizzler because
yeah.
you can get all kinds of food,
Yeah,
But anyway, so it's a genetic thing, and what it means is basically that my pancreas is not producing insulin, or my pancreas is not producing insulin when it should.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's a genetic thing, and it's not diabetes. I don't want people to.
Yeah, it's so close to it.
It's in the same. Type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes are two different things, but they're both diabetes.
Yeah.
So insulin resistant is another thing that is. I'm not a diabetic. My pancreas doesn't produce the insulin the way that it's supposed to. So when I eat food, my body absorbs all the food and doesn't get rid of it. The insulin doesn't
Allow you to break it down properly?
Yeah, it doesn't excrete the way it's supposed to break down the food and get rid of it for me. My body holds on to it. So I eat 1,400 calories, and I'm going to probably put a pound on.
If I
You
eat
eat
1,400,
14. Well, you're
I'm
a
gonna
guy.
lose 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might need that 3,000
Yeah.
calories.
So I had to stay, and I used to be 300 pounds. I was a 300-pound woman.
Wow,
Yes.
I never knew that.
Yes,
we
I
haven't
was-
known each
you
other
ne-
long enough. I've only known you since like 2011 or 12 or so.
Wow, he never knew that.
Yeah, yeah.
I got pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, hell
Bo's
yeah.
been around the whole time through thick and thin. So I've had gastric bypass.
Mm-hmm.
I was very successful with the gastric bypass, but that only lasts about 2 years because you can actually eat through the surgery and your stomach stretches back out the more you put food in. And I did support groups for gastric bypass. I was super successful. They said back in those days, I had gastric bypass. How old's Logan? 25, 26. So I had it 25 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, and Carney Wilson, this actress, she was the only one that really was out about and had it. And I had to actually get completely cut open because they did not have it laparoscopic back then. And yeah, and I lost 100 pounds with gastric bypass, working out super duper hard. After that, I lost 30 more pounds on my own. And then I'd fluctuate, truthfully, with having a baby again and all this stuff and just normal life and socializing. I would put 40 pounds. I'd go up and down about 40 pounds, and it's really difficult to keep the weight off. It's much easier to lose it than it is to keep it off. So having Ozempic, are you kidding me? We need to thank the scientists that figured this medication out. Obesity is 90% of pharmaceutical sales.
Well,
it's true.
No. I'm not doubting that, but it's also sedentary lifestyle, the type of food that we intake, because I mean, just look at, as an example, a Hispanic family that comes here from, say, Guatemala or El Salvador or any southern hemisphere country, or even just in Mexico. When they eat the indigenous food from their area that doesn't have all of the shit that our American food has in it, they're all skinny.
All the GMO stuff that we're eating.
Yeah, when they eat the diets of their culture in their area, it's when they come to America and they embrace the flour, the sugar, and everything else, and all the food that we have, these families blow up. You go. Just an observation of in my surrounding area. I could go out somewhere and I could see one family after another that is big. Not just the parents, their kids. The kid's 5 years old and he weighs 89, 100, 200 pounds.
A 2-liter ball of Solo in his hand.
Yes.
I'm a school nurse. I see it at the high school.
Yes.
I see it.
Yeah,
but Bo, I
it's
have
shitty.
to tell you this, though. We could talk about that till we're blue in the face because I have been for 20, 30 years. The thing is, we live in America. So we're going to get this food, and we want to go out, and we want to socialize, and we want to go get a coffee with our friends, and our kids want to go get an ice cream, and the kids want to go just to In-N-Out, because what else are we going to do? We want to go to a steak dinner. We want to have some drinks. This is just our world, is the United States. If you go to Italy, I've gone to Italy, I've gone overseas multiple times, and I'm eating all kinds of stuff, but I'm walking. And the portion size is much smaller there, and their preservatives, I think, they don't have
preservatives
right.
like
Their
we do.
FDA
So I'm
there is
losing
very
weight when I come
different,
back from there, but we live here.
There's tons of stuff that we're allowed to eat and sell here that they are not allowed to sell and eat in Europe specifically.
Just in Germany, with our house guest, what was it? The other day she said that deodorant. They are not allowed to have deodorant with aluminum in it.
Yeah.
So they love our deodorant because it works so much better than the deodorant that they have.
Yeah,
over
well,
there.
they can just do it for a little while. They ain't going home with freaking Alzheimer's.
Yeah,
Like the
right.
rest of us.
Right.
Well, speaking of Ozempic, right?
Yeah.
I am on Ozempic, and I got a little funny story about Ozempic. I found out I was diabetic in 2020. I had passed a kidney stone, went to the doctor to find out what was going on, or had a kidney stone. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, there's this new medication called whatever she called it. It was Ozempic, but I was unaware at the time, and it's an injection. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not at a point where I need insulin. I'll do better on my diet. I didn't do any better on my diet. A year or so went by. Finally, I was like, okay, all my A1C numbers have been bad, like really bad. I'll do it. So she gives me the prescription. I go get the med, and I'm deciding on which day to do it because you do it once a week. And so I'm like, oh, I'm gone on Mondays a lot, or I'm gone on Fridays. I'm going to do it on a Tuesday. I'm always home on Tuesdays. So the first Tuesday comes around, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to do it. So I don't do it. And then the next Tuesday comes.
Why,
right?
were you scared to get the shot?
I hate needles.
Okay.
So, and I don't want to hear you have tattoos. That's different. It's fucking different, dude. Okay, so I am such a bitch when it comes to needles. So I the next Tuesday comes, and I pull it out of the fridge, and I got my Sophia's there with me, and she goes, I want to watch. I go, okay. I pull it out. I get it all together. You know, that took me a while to just man up to getting the needle on the pan and all this stuff, and then I've got it out, and I'm like, and then I
don't you just have to put a needle on the end of a pen
Yeah.
that's already existing?
Yes.
You don't have to pump anything.
It's
You don't have to
tiny,
stick your
Bo.
hand?
The needle is
it's
tiny.
what's the gauge? You know the gauge?
Yeah.
You're gonna pull it out for reference. You got an ice pack on that thing. It's supposed to be in the fridge.
Let me see.
It's just a diabetic needle, right?
It's
Yeah,
super
so
short.
I brought it because
You
I
did.
wanted to talk about
There you
it.
go. Put it up in front of the.
Where's the camera?
Right there.
That
There
you
you
can't
go.
even see the needle is tiny. Can you see it?
It's
Yeah.
ultra small.
And Josh
It
is
is
scared of it.
so small. This is an
Deathly afraid.
Ozempic pen right here.
Deathly afraid. So anyway, I get it all together like Tiffany showed you, and I go to and I twist the little thing. I don't read the directions. I'm a man. I don't read directions. So I twist the little thing and I accidentally press the button and it shoots the fucking
You know how
shit
much
all
you
over the
weigh?
wall.
Oh my God.
Well, this is during my 0.5 days. My 0.25 days, right? Is that the first?
0.25.
So it goes shooting out. I'm like, oh shit. So then, like 15 minutes later, I still am not man enough to jab myself. I can't hurt myself willingly, and I was afraid it was gonna hurt. Every time I was like, okay, Sophia, 1, 2, 3. I can't fucking do it. I can't do it. It took me 15 minutes.
Why didn't she do it for you? You should
She
have told her.
wanted to.
And you didn't let her?
Hell no.
Oh
What are
my
you talking about? Shit.
She's not medically certified.
Yeah, dude. Hell no. Yeah, so
She's probably looking at you like, okay, my dad.
soft.
Okay, so you do it. So you poke you
Yeah,
stick
now I poke
yourself.
myself, but it's just it would just took me so long to get that baby needle, and I didn't even feel it.
Right,
And every once in a while, I feel a little jabber, like a little peak. Ooh, that hurts, and I
Or
just
sometimes
you
you'll
know,
feel like the serum is like, the medication inside. You'll
you can
sometimes
feel
feel
it
it a
stingy,
little bit
stingy.
sometimes.
You
yeah.
rubble it in circles
Just
or whatever.
depends.
But yeah, I take it because I'm diabetic. I've lost a shitload of weight.
Okay, and how much have you lost?
You know, that's a
good question.
That's a good
I have
question.
to step on a scale to tell you that.
Yeah, I don't get on the scales because I don't care. It's not. I don't take this for weight loss. I take it because my A1C was bad, and I don't want to die of diabetes.
Right.
I don't want to lose limbs and toes and shit.
Yeah.
And
That's
I don't
real.
want to go work. I'm type 2. I don't want to go work out. I still want a double quarter pounder every once in a while.
Are you on insulin?
No.
Are you
I'm
on
type-
metformin or
No,
anything?
no. I was on metformin, and I
That's
was
a
on.
beautiful drug, too.
And I switched to Farxiga.
Isn't it the same thing as Ozempic?
No.
No?
Metformin tore my stomach up. When I had to go to the bathroom, it was time to go to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
And so I ended up being on Farxiga, which was much better,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't helping me enough because I wasn't making the necessary adjustments in my eating style.
Right.
Well, the great thing about Ozempic is it solves all those problems for you. You don't have to take I don't have to take any other diabetic medication besides Ozempic. I still eat what I want. I just not hungry, so I don't eat a lot of it.
Right.
And then I go in waves. Like there might be a week or 2 or even 3 where I can finish all my food all the time. And then there comes a time where like for 2 or 3 weeks I struggle I'll take a bite of something and be full.
What dosage are you on?
I'm up at 2. I'm at maxed out.
You're
Yeah.
next. So I started at 0.25 for a
Mm-hmm.
long time, and that was just for the insulin resistance. And I had no clue it was helping me lose weight at all. I was just thinking that it's preventing me from gaining weight,
Yeah, you're
not
not- you're
losing
not
weight.
eating a
And then on my
bunch.
50th birthday, there's this picture of me. I'm in a bathroom in Las Vegas. I'm holding like my 50 sign up or whatever, and I looked so thin, and I was like,
You did. For a while, you were really, really skinny.
I was like, "What? That's me." But this is not. So now, like I said, it was I was just in the experimental phases with it with the
Okay.
endocrinologist.
I thought you were addicted and you were overdoing it.
no. Then Ozempic comes out, and it's a weight loss thing, right?
Yeah. That's
And
like the
now
last couple years.
can't even get it from my.
Yeah, I couldn't get it
Pharmacies.
either. Yeah. For a
And
while.
then my insurance is starting to give a
More
little,
testing.
but luckily I was already there with the insulin resistance stuff,
Yeah.
and so I'm fine with it. But then the prices went up, even just a bunch of stuff. But I have to say though that like I said, I have struggled with my weight for a long time. I was 300 pounds. I'm now about 100. I go between 175 to 182. And I'm a size 10, 12. It just depends on who the manufacturer is. If it was
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret, I'm about a size 45.
Yeah, if you
But-
buy something from China, you're
Right,
a size,
right.
86X.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna fit.
Right. But I'm now at like a 0.5. I still haven't gone all the way up. I get too sick. I feel too sick.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if that is because I had gastric bypass a
No,
long
that's
time
normal.
ago.
I struggled
Yeah.
the first month to 3 that nausea was overtaking. I didn't want to eat because I always felt like I
Yeah.
was going to get sick,
There's-
but I never actually got
But
sick.
my pens are,
But
are
you get
2
through it.
milligram
And if
pens.
but
They're
you're still,
2 milligram. So I just wind it up. This is an extra because I don't use as much. So I just, this is my little, when
You just
I
0.25
give friends some Ozempic and I like show them, okay, this is the way you do it. Yeah. So if y'all need
You want
some
a little hit of the
Ozempic, I got
Ozempic?
your
You want to hit
back.
this? You want to hit this?
But I
I
do.
got that pre-roll.
I
It's
do.
pre-rolled. Click.
But I have to say that mental health also is a huge issue with body dysmorphia, with body image issues. And when we are thinner and when we are healthier, we perform so much better for everybody else, for ourselves, and then everybody else.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
feel better
And
about
I think
yourself.
that when you look good, you
Feel good.
You
Yeah,
feel good, and when you
feel
feel
good,
good,
yeah.
you perform better.
Yeah.
So I'm such an advocate. I think that people stop hiding. I mean, your business is your business, but it's okay to say that you're on Ozempic. It's okay that we finally have some assistance. The weight loss.
Industry?
No,
Nope.
it is. Oh my God, the weight loss program that's been around forever.
Jenny
Weight
Craig.
Watchers.
Weight Nutrisystem.
Weight Watchers
Yeah.
they were going out of business with all this Ozempic and everything, right? They even left Rolling Hills Plaza. They are now on TV saying, we are back in business and we have medications that can
Yeah.
actually help you with weight loss. I am so happy about it. I was in plastic surgery for such a long time, and then my doctors were retiring. I left.
Working in that facet.
Work,
Oh, you were
I'm sorry, I
working.
was working in plastic
Yeah.
surgery for 16 years, and then the doctors were retiring, so I wanted to find what else can I do? Like pre-retirement work. I went to Lindora. I wanted to be the nurse for weight loss. I'm just
Really?
Yes. The only thing is the hours I couldn't do. But I'm such an advocate. I just feel that like, okay, it's fine to have something help you.
It's so much
fine.
better
Yeah.
than going to GNC and finding some energy pill that you're supposed to lose weight
Don't
on.
be
Like there was
ashamed.
Venom and all these other. What was the one that they used to prescribe you?
Fen-Phen.
Fen-Phen.
Oh, Fen-Phen.
You get tweaked out and you
Yeah.
become somebody
It's
else.
tweak.
It is tweak, and
It is
So for that aspect, I think Ozempic and Wegovy and there's some other GL1 inhibitors. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yes.
And Roe has all kinds of different things now. They make boner pills, they make female boner pills, they make weight loss pills.
It's just the
I think it's
label.
great. And it's
if
fine.
it was the label said something different, people would go ahead and it came from GNC or it came from a health
Yeah,
food or place, then it would be fine. What this medication does, so people understand what this medication does, is it slows down the digestive process, period. There's a hormone that it releases that slows down the digestive process. So when you're eating, the food's going down much slower. And so you're not able to eat as much because the food is still up here. If this medication was around when 20 something years ago, I probably would not have had gastric bypass.
Yeah.
But so that's what it's doing. It also does affect your bowel movements. It slows them down too. So you take some fiber, but
Oh, really? So it slows down your bowel movements so they're not as frequent?
It's slowing down the whole.
constipation.
It's called peristalsis in the body, and it's a wave-like movement that starts from up here in our esophagus, and it goes all the way down through 26 feet of intestine, all the way down to your rectum, and it's a wave-like movement. That wave-like movement is slowed down, so the food is going down slower. It's up here. It takes longer to
Process through the body.
process through the stomach and then to go through all your intestines and come out. So I've got these yummy gummies they're
Got some gummies.
fiber gummies.
Yeah. Those are California gummies.
Take 2 a day.
That's like 46
and your
states.
bowel movements are regular. And I just feel like I'm actually at a point right now where I'm starting to have to dose up a little bit more. I'm at the 0.5 now. I'm
Okay.
going 0.51 because I am starting to eat more
Yeah.
and crave more.
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay, let me go up a little bit more. And I'm not ashamed of it. And I want everybody in the world who, if their insurance, if they can get it. Or even if, however you get it. But I feel that staying smaller
I
is
got a
going.
kid. You want to buy it?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, however you can get it.
I got some
number-
extras.
My number is.
Yeah. Let me tell you.
976.
Tiff
Yeah.
Young.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do hate that people hide it. That's for sure.
I don't
Because
understand why.
because it's a cheap way to lose weight, and some people might frown
Cheap
upon
way?
it. Listen, let's just be
struggle is
realistic,
real.
right? I mean, but you're not working out.
I'm
you're not-
working out.
Well, that's good, but most of us are not.
Okay, well, if you
So
should
I'm
start
just
working out.
addressing. That's true.
And
Doctors
that's
told
only
me that.
and let me tell you something. Before my workouts before this
Yeah.
was an hour on the elliptical, 20-30 minutes of weights, which is a terrible way to work out, but for me, and I was like in the gym 3 hours a day before Ozempic, before anything else, and it was hardcore work. It was ridiculous.
And I will
now,
concur that she did all that. She worked her ass off more than most people I see working
No,
in the
I
gym
mean,
For 3
today.
years
I've
before-
known you long enough to know your commitment to weight loss. And
Yes.
listening to more of it now, your love to support people's weight losses. I totally trust that you're in there working out. You've been working ever since
what I
I've
was
known
gonna
you.
say though is what is really really cool is those were my workouts before. Now because I have this assistance with the Ozempic, I now can go in the gym and work on weightlifting. And I did yoga for the first time this week on
Nice.
Monday.
Good for you.
Because I'm getting older. So now that I'm getting older, it's really more important to actually have muscle to support my joints and my bones and everything. So now I don't have to work out so much doing cardio because of Ozempic. But I am going to do some weightlifting. And truthfully, the more weight you lose at our age, the older you look and the more your skin sags. So let's
Can't
do some
argue that
weightlifting.
sometimes, yeah.
Let's do some yoga. And let's get some plastic surgery and cut off that extra
There you
skin.
go, girl. There you go.
It's a triple threat.
Right?
It's like the
It's
shit,
the holy trinity of weight loss.
shit shower shave, and we just.
I got the answers.
Yeah,
I
you
got
do.
the
Yeah,
answers.
you do.
Okay, so just because I've been seeing these headlines in the news, I don't know because I didn't click on the article to read it. But I wonder if you. So they're saying something about. I don't know what their tagline is on it, but it's something about when you stop Ozempic. I don't know if the
Yes.
weight's coming on faster or what it is, but there's multiple articles I've seen over the last few months about this topic. I just haven't clicked on it.
Yeah, so I will say that you start to develop bad habits because of Ozempic. I don't eat as healthy as I used to eat because I was always watching my carbs.
Right.
I was always watching my sugars. Well, now that I am on Ozempic and I can only have these small portions, I I love my C's candy.
With the rubber band there. You got any dark almonds in that
But
thing?
you know how long this has lasted me? This has been since before Christmas. I'm just telling you. So what happens is when the Ozempics, when you
That's great.
That's a big
I
ass
love it.
box out of that bag, by the way. That's a
no,
full
it
pounder.
isn't. This is a 1 pounder.
That's a full
You know they've
pounder.
got 2 and 3 pounders.
Yeah, but that
Look at this
dude,
puppy.
that's a holiday purse. Yeah, exactly.
My ex just gave it to me, Darnell.
Thank
I
you,
was saying,
Darnell.
Josh gave me one.
I did.
Dude.
2 pounder.
Dude, the
how good-
it
would
was
you
you
guys
that
like
gave
one?
me the peanut brittle, right?
Yeah, I gave you the peanut brittle too. Was that good? I heard it was good.
We knocked that shit
Smell
out at
this.
night.
Smell that.
Jamaica
It is
goes,
so
I didn't even
amazing
know
to
I
me.
like peanut brittle.
I know until you tried it. I like C's candy. I like dark chocolate. No, I can't.
Dark
I
chocolate's
got a
great.
hole in my tooth right now that I gotta.
Bo, smell that box.
No,
Smell
I
that
know.
box, boy.
We had a couple
Smell
at the
this
house
box.
last month.
Hey, smell my box.
So basically, basically, when you're saying that the weight can come back on, yes. So you do develop bad habits because you've got this help with like not being able to eat so much. So then when the Ozempic is wearing off, or you don't have it anymore, you're going to put that weight back on because that's just what your body
You don't
does.
have to worry. It's funny because I take it because I'm diabetic, right? So I slim down on as much of the sweets as possible. I'm not a giant sweet eater. I'll go through little stages. But
all depends if we're out to dinner or not.
it depends, yeah. I mean, if I'm out to dinner with you guys at some nice place or at some nice steakhouse, I'll get dessert. But like if I go to a regular restaurant, I'm
Okay,
not getting
guys,
dessert.
he's lying. We get all the dessert.
I'm sure.
We do.
I want to go out with you guys.
Yeah, there's like, oh, yeah,
Do
three of us?
you really?
No, they're like, oh, we have four. I'm like, you don't have to say them. Just bring all four of them. But
Do your women go out with you guys when you go to
Yeah,
dinner?
of course.
Are they putting weight on eating that
No,
stuff
they
you're
barely
eating?
eat any of it.
Well, his wife a little less. Mine from time to time will fluctuate.
Jill can't eat much. But you're saying, you become lazy, like as far as your diet's concerned, because you don't have to worry about it as much. And it's funny because I'm diabetic, it plays into sweets more. Right next to my Ozempic in my fridge is a bag of Twix. So when on Tuesdays, when I do my shot, I grab 2 Twix, I eat them, and then I do my shot.
Amen.
It's the perfect time, right? I mean, I don't want to do it like in the middle. I want to do it right when it's going.
Hey, at our age, we've put our work in through all the years, right?
That's exactly what it looks like.
Oh, that was the best shot I ever had.
Absolutely. I agree. I got Ozempic and C's candy in my purse.
There you go.
But I think that it is scary but we need our buddy next to us to nudge us and say, you know what, like I do this with your wife.
Yeah.
I'll say, come on, you guys, let's get together and let's go walking at the beach. I do that
Yeah,
a
you
lot.
have
We don't
to
have to always go
exercise.
eat somewhere together.
No,
We don't always
yeah.
have to go and have drinks at happy hour. Let's go walk the beach together. You get such a frickin' high when you see the ocean and you smell the air and you see the dolphins in the morning, or at night you see the sunset and you're with your friends. What a frickin' high. And we're here in Southern California. You don't always have to go eat.
No.
You don't. And when we go drink, we put weight on, Ozempic or not.
Yeah.
It doesn't, and that part sucks too.
The drinking part is really, well, I have a sweet issue too, but the drinking part is the Achilles heel. I feel. You work your ass off all week, and then it's the weekend.
Yeah, the drinking
Yeah.
comes
It's
in
so
quick.
and so's birthday, or you guys are
I
going
don't
out to
drink
dinner.
much. I don't drink much, so it's not an issue for me.
You don't drink much, but you do drink with me.
I do. And then when I decide to drink, I drink.
Have you ever weighed yourself the day after with him?
No, hell no. Well, I don't drink beer
you don't
and
weigh
stuff.
yourself
I
either.
drink a couple of alcoholic drinks,
yeah.
and I don't like to weigh myself.
Well, you're doing it great. You're doing really good,
I
Yeah,
appreciate
he
it.
is.
I appreciate
He's
it.
really, really, yeah,
But
he's
when
lost
people
a lot
say,
of weight.
"Oh, you've lost weight," and I'm like, I don't even want credit. Like I'm on Ozempic because I'm diabetic, so I don't even like.
Well,
it's not like I'm
okay,
working out.
so-
Hey, you do the jab.
I do.
Okay.
And then the Twix.
Okay, so I want to teach you and these viewers. I used to do gastric bypass support groups. And the hardest thing for people who have lost weight or are losing weight is to accept a compliment on their weight. It is a really, really difficult thing because you're so used to not getting that compliment. So they were teaching me some training and stuff like that on how to do you're in a group with 50 to 100 people in a hospital back then, and I'm doing the weight loss
Support group, right?
groups.
Yeah.
So if this is what the therapist taught me, if somebody compliments you, the only thing you should say back to them is thank you so much. Whether you believe it yourself or you don't believe it. But somebody's not giving you a compliment for you to come back and say, oh no, blah, blah, blah. They're giving you that compliment because that's what they want to do. And you just have to say thank you. You don't have to, oh my God, I'm so guilty because I'm on Ozempic. Oh my God, I'm so guilty because I have makeup on. It's not really oh my God, oh, your body looks so great. Well, yeah, I fucking I didn't want to cuss.
Oh,
No, it's okay.
shit.
You can cuss.
Okay. Well, yeah, I look so great because I've had a facelift, I've had a boob job, I've had a tummy tuck, I've had liposuction. All those things are in your head, but you just say thank you. That's it. And when you start to do that, you'll start to believe them as well.
Yeah,
Thank you.
For me, it's more like I don't ever like taking credit for something that I'm not doing.
You're doing it. How long did it take you to take that
I know.
shot?
But again, like I said,
15 minutes. That was so much stress.
breakthrough.
You know how many beads were rolling down your forehead?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I
much stress.
Entertained my daughter that 15 minutes. You guys are friends with me. And anytime you say, "Oh, good job doing this or with that," I'm like, I didn't do it. I give credit to all the guys that work under me for the work that comes out.
That's true.
I'm lucky to have the business that I have going.
Yeah.
I don't ever want credit for stuff like that. But so especially when it comes to like losing weight. And honestly, like I said earlier, it's kind of not a cheap way. You're not really you're supposed to work out. Most of us are not. So for me to just take a pill or take a shot and lose weight while other people out there struggling, trying to work it out and change their diets and things like that, and they're not losing weight, it's not like it's cheap or shallow. It's just, it's not the traditional way to lose it. So I don't want people to be like, oh, you won't be working out. No, I'm not dieting. What am I going to do? I'm not going to let them believe a lie.
With you.
If you want to say that I've lost weight and I look good, I could say thank you. But to say, oh, you're working out? No. Or you're eating better? I'm eating less. But I don't want to say
Eating
yes
less
to
is
that.
real.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
right?
But
you can roll with that one.
I feel that you're selling, like, I think
Yeah, but if they're
everybody
asking
has
that
this
specific question, you're kind of cornered.
You're straight up lying.
What's the question?
He said,
You're working out.
Are you
You're working out. You're losing weight.
No, I'm not, but maybe we should. But you shouldn't feel, I don't know. You shouldn't feel like
I'm
you're
not
doing it
embarrassed
the
of it.
cheap way or you're cheating.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't feel that that's true. And you're talking to somebody who has done things cheap and has cheated and has been and has. I just feel that like, if anything, thank you, scientists, for figuring this out for me, because I don't want to be that person. Type 2 diabetics are the ones who get the amputations. Type 2 diabetics are the ones that get kidney failure.
Yeah,
and this has saved you and your family from having to put. So
True. All true.
Amen.
Isn't it iguana, like poison or something in Ozempic? Isn't that what it is?
I have no.
That's what
my
I'm the last
doctor-
one to ask.
My doctor pitched it to me. Like, she's like, it's not insulin. It's a iguana, like, it's not his blood, but it was something. That's how she pitched it to me.
Yeah,
I know
have
it's not
no idea.
insulin, but where's Chat GPT? Where's Chat?
Should we ask? I can
Yeah,
ask.
ask
I got
her.
it. Where's my
She'll
phone?
tell us in English.
I know
I
it's
got it.
semaglutide, but what is semaglutide? I don't know.
I don't know. Here, I'm
it's
gonna
a-
ask.
Do you
Yes.
believe in it, Bo? I know.
Okay, what do you mean? Do I believe in it? It works.
Okay, so do you feel that if your wife, let's just say somebody super close to you,
Yep.
your partner, says, I'm struggling and you see my struggle, or I'm not struggling, not even saying anything, but says to you, I want to get on an Ozempic. How do you feel? What's your first thought?
I'm gonna probably get like all kinds of hate mail after this.
Let's see.
all the comments. What an
I'm
asshole.
I'm asking.
Seven angry emails.
Send them in. Send them in.
I'm asking.
So, and the only reason I say what I'm about to say is because, not that I was ever, I have been heavy, but I've never been really obese. I'm probably supposed to walk around at 205. Yes, I have been 260.
Yeah, according to our doctors, you're obese, but not the traditional sense.
Yeah,
of
but
being
I mean, I've
obese.
been 260 with muscle and fat because I was bulking up during that time period. So I have been heavy as hell where it's tough on my joints.
Yes.
I'm fatigued. But I always worked out most of my life. You worked out most of your life. But I had like when we were younger.
You don't want to say that about me? That I worked out most of my life?
You didn't.
Did you?
Sure, not anymore. We've surpassed the most of
did
lifetime
you?
by now. Yeah, I had a time where I worked out. Of course I did. I was an
when he was in high
athlete.
school.
I was an athlete. And then after high school, come on, for a little bit.
Since
little
I've known you,
believe
you've
it.
never worked out once. I've encouraged you to go multiple times. You said, fuck you.
That's a fact. In the end, I did say fuck off too.
That's when you need to push him and say,
I can't. It's I love him. I don't want. I want
a
what's best
friendship.
for him.
But you gotta do
But
a
I'm
work-
never going to force anything on anybody.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you gotta do a workout with him that you know he would like, or
I
something
tried.
that's
He
so
has,
easy.
he's asked.
Yes, I told him we'll go
Yes.
slow. We'll
Yeah.
do total. We'll just we'll walk. Let's
And
just
I've
start
always
walking.
told him, I know that I'm not mentally ready to commit, so I'm not going to waste waste anyone's time. I know when I'm ready. I make the changes before.
Okay,
but
well-
I don't
Yeah.
really want to.
So feel guilty
I
when
have
somebody. No, I'm
Ozempic.
just kidding.
I have Ozempic
I'm
now.
joking. I'm joking. Okay, but go ahead.
So my first thought is, have you tried dietary change? Not dietary change as in, it really boils down dietary change and exercise. And if you haven't tried those two, then I think you're cutting yourself short from the experiences that will help you in your journey. And not only, I'm sure, do you feel better when you have taken Ozempic and you've lost the weight, I guarantee that that's a result of it.
Yeah.
Are
But-
these the things that you're saying to your wife? Because I said, what would
Fuck
you?
no.
Oh,
I want to stay married.
right. Because I'm like, you're in big trouble if you're
Yeah,
going to be
yeah.
saying, have
No.
you tried? Because you know everything she's done. I'm saying what I said is.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait, let's not go to everything she's done. Because my wife has never wanted to be an individual that works out. She has worked out at certain time periods in her
Dominica's
life.
attorney, I just want to throw it out there real quick. Are we sure we want to talk about this?
I just want to know if
Man,
you would
I went to bat for
support
you.
her.
Yeah. No.
she came to-
and she will tell you anytime that she talks to anybody, she really dreads the idea of going to the gym. When she's at the gym, she loves being at the gym and she loves the workout.
Mm-hmm.
But it's getting from the house to the gym. There's like fucking 1,000 roadblocks that she can't seem to get past.
Consistently. You gotta consistently get
Now
by
that's
those.
just her saying that out of her lips. It's not me putting anything on anybody. But so the first thing I would say is, have you tried those two things and were you consistent with them? And if you tell me no, I don't even want to try them or I don't have the willpower, then I may get a little discouraged at the moment. But I also understand that my lifestyle of working out is not for everybody else.
Yeah.
And I think what as a civilization, what made us stay skinny prior was that we didn't have all the preservatives. Things have happened in our food chain over the last 50 to 75 years.
In conjunction with the laziness that our phones have brought.
In conjunction with
stay-at-home jobs
or
and-
being in the
Yeah.
office for 8 hours instead
And
of
look
getting
what they're
yes,
feeding
yes.
what they're feeding our animals that we're eating.
Yes.
Steroids.
Yeah. Yes.
Well,
So
why do you
all
think
of
these
that.
girls are getting their periods so much younger?
Yeah, the hormones.
We're
all
eating
of
all
it.
that.
Chicken nuggets.
All of it.
Stop eating chicken nuggets.
All of it is
The
contributing
steakhouses,
factor.
too.
Steakhouses.
The steakhouse.
No more steakhouses for the 5-year-olds.
So they're staying home.
Stay here and
Yeah.
have chicken nuggets.
And that's so
I made myself
That's so
laugh.
real,
That was
bro.
funny.
that is so real. We're gonna order pizza for you guys.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. Stay at home.
When
be
the,
healthy.
when the babysitter gets here, the money's on the
Yes.
mantle.
Absolutely.
Oh shit.
Pepperoni.
Breadsticks.
And I mean, I could talk more about just my own family, you know what I mean? But anyway, so back to this topic. And so when those two things don't happen and somebody chooses that, then I don't have anything else to think or worry or nothing. It's all the first two steps have been gone. They've been blown through. And now we're on that one. So let's let it ride. And if that's the way that somebody, look, first off, I am a full-blown American idealist that if you want to fuck yourself up, this is the country to do it in.
Yeah, this is it.
And it's your freedom to do that.
Right. And
Okay.
okay.
So
Right.
that's my first thing that I want to say. Now the other things, I would never judge somebody, but I would encourage them to try these other steps before they had to get to that step if possible. Now, if somebody says, I just can't, I will never get there, there's nothing I can do, then hey, Ozempic's the way. Now, the only thing that's unknown at this point is we don't know what the real long-term effects.
Yeah.
We have a few years now, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe
You're
in some
right.
cases 10, but those are far and few, and there's no 20-year studies yet. We are the experiment.
Yep.
Our civilization right now
Yep.
and the market is the
Me
experiment.
and you, Tip. Me
Yes.
and you are
Yeah.
the experiment right now.
Well, I don't think the shelf life in our body is very long with this because look how quick you can be hungry again. And it went after you.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
I think the concern for me, and I brought it up to him the last couple of years, I said, I've never felt more soft in my life.
Weight loss.
Well, it's weight loss, it's my age, it's the Ozempic. I think I don't know if the studies are out, but there's clickbait about muscle deterioration for long-term Ozempic, and you know, like you said, we're the test tube baby. I mean, it used to be good for you to smoke cigarettes, right?
Straight up.
So
Yeah,
here we are.
it's
And
very
how long-
fashionable too.
Surgeon General says smoke one
Right.
pack a day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
and then we
right.
used to have ladies' birth control. We found out gave them ovarian cancer at some point. You know, certain types, and
Yes.
so this is not. This is I'm nervous about it. I'd
Well-
like to get off of it, but I need to eat better so my
Yeah,
diabetes
but your
isn't.
diabetes is a bigger issue.
It is,
than-
but I can make. I'm a type 2, so I earned my diabetes, right? So I can go work out, I can eat better, I can eat less, and I can curb this, right? But I don't want to. That's what it comes down to. I'm accountable. I don't want to. So I'm, you know, just throwing it caution to the wind and just saying, okay, I'm going to keep pumping this in me. But I'm not a fan of synthetics going into me for long periods.
You
of time.
guys, nobody is.
I'm with you.
I just feel that anybody who needs support with Ozempic, come talk to me because I agree, and I think that at our
TiffanyReiff-Young.com.
at our age, it isn't so much about just Ozempic. I'm a true believer in if you want to get a facelift, get a facelift. If you need new paint on your walls in your house to feel, you know, like it is
sure.
all
Yeah,
fresh.
I like that
Yeah.
idea.
I think
Yeah.
I'm just a fan
Make
of that
your own
because
happy.
I think if I would have stayed 300 pounds, I don't think my life would be the way that it
But you wouldn't be happy, and you'd be
at
different.
300 pounds, I was 2-something when I graduated high school, but I was very popular. I sang at our high school graduation. I was still being, a big girl. I was still pretty popular and
confidence.
confident.
You're still confident.
But health-wise, I don't
Yeah.
think that I would be where I'm at today, and job-wise, I don't think I would have been
You wouldn't
as
be able to
marketable
keep up. Well,
Yeah.
just keeping up with yourself as well.
Yeah.
and marketable. They're gonna pick.
Yeah, with the type of the jobs that you've worked at.
Yeah. I mean,
not
even just the
necessarily-
karaoke that I did for 18 years, which
Yeah.
I had a blast at. You think that, I mean, I brought people in, and I didn't bring people in because it was karaoke night. I brought people in because I was a people person. I'm going to make you feel good. Come to Keegan's, have a good time. And I had a great following for 18 years. And I think it's because of the way that I looked, the way that I was able to
Yeah.
perform.
Well.
And, if I was 300 pounds, it wouldn't be the same.
Tiffany,
it
you're just
is.
a walking marketing campaign. You're amazing.
I'm just
you
when I
bring
believe in
everything.
something,
Yeah.
I will sell
Whatever
it,
that
and
is,
I
I'm
don't even
saying.
I'm not making any money off of any of it.
No, you're not.
That's the only fucked up part.
The thing is though, as a
We're
nurse,
we're all getting the gains. Thank you,
yeah, and as
Tiffany,
a
for being
nurse,
in our
I
lives.
feel that you're not going to be one of my patients as. With all the weight that's
Yeah, that's true.
You're not going to
No.
go through these struggles
hopefully
that as a
not.
nurse I'd have to take care of. So,
Yeah.
I just am. I do feel that we fall off the wagon, and if there's somebody there to help pick us up, and we're willing to get back on that wagon and work together or something.
Yeah, good support system.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's just the way that I am, and I will say loud and proud.
No, I can also
something.
say in conjunction with that before we move on that even for me being athletic and eating pretty decent, it's still there was a plateau that I could not lose the weight past. I had to make
remember that.
serious changes to my dietary consumption as far as like literally I had to cut out bread. I would eat rice sparingly or potatoes sparingly, but literally it was vegetables and meat and fish, chicken,
Natural sugars.
natural
Sure.
sugars,
Yeah.
the fruits, whatever. All of that was no problem. That all goes through the body. It all gets digested quickly. It all works out great. And the big kicker would be 3 days a week only eating one meal a day.
Oh, the fasting.
That really kicked the weight loss into gear with everything with the working out that I was doing, that I could just literally drop 5 pounds in 2 weeks and it was off.
Yeah, ketosis is real.
Yeah, and so I mean, the thing is that it wasn't easy mentally in the beginning because I come from a consumption family. You know, we're American. Let's steak and potatoes kind of thing, and you know,
Always on
bread
the move.
is on the
Sports
table.
got somewhere to be. We have to eat. We
that's
gotta.
the other
Yes.
thing. Were
Yeah.
you able to be social? Could you actually go out?
Yeah, I did, but I only ate when we
you'd
went
be
to the
the
restaurant.
outlier
I
at
only
the-
yes,
yeah.
I only ate the vegetables and the meat, and then I wouldn't eat the other stuff. But then maybe, you know, one day out of the week, or I always had a cheat day where I'm going out with these guys. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
on a
have some
Sunday
dessert.
or something.
Yeah.
Bread.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna eat this bread. This
Yeah.
bread tastes so good right now.
I remember.
Yeah.
I
Guys,
mean, if
the
you have
older
been
we-
drinking alcohol at all, I mean, it's
True.
going to throw all of it off.
All of
Yes,
it
it
off.
does.
Yeah.
And the truth of the matter is, at our age, which we are all in our 50s and
Yeah.
older,
Not me, girl.
Not him. He's not there
me,
yet.
girl.
He's
How old are you?
45.
I'll be 46 soon.
Yeah.
Oh, you baby.
Mm-hmm.
You baby.
That's
Lucky
right.
duck.
Like puppy. They call me a puppy.
Lucky duck.
Quack, quack.
Quack, right?
I got called a puppy once and I got
Yes.
scared. I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
Oh,
no, thank you.
embrace that now, right?
Yeah, now maybe, but
Embrace it.
back then she was
Yeah.
scary.
Well,
Yeah.
well, I think that going through menopause for women, we are struggling. We're struggling. Like, why are we hungry? And why do we want sweets? I never wanted sweets so much. Why do I have no energy? Why do I want to come home? This was never me. And just want to get in my cozy jammies and get in bed. I was always like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. But with menopause and us getting older and our brains just not as youthful and it's like I got smooth brain now, you know. It's smooth brain.
Smooth
And
brain.
the
No more rough edges.
Yeah. It's too much to think about, so much dieting and so much watching your weight and so much of how you have to watch your weight. It's like you're finally like, fuck you, you know. I didn't want
Yeah.
to cuss. You know, it's like, so you kind of got to give it that too. We
Listen,
put our
you
work
know,
in.
Like I said,
We put our work
it's got
in.
its
For
lots
sure.
of benefits. Like the mental health portion of it is amazing. I love that. People
Truthfully.
feel good about themselves. They treat other people better. Everybody benefits
Yeah.
from
Benefits.
it. So there's lots of good things. The last thing I'll say is I just hate putting synthetics inside me continuously. I'm not a fan of it. I don't care what science or doctors say about it. I don't want to do it. But Ozempic is not made from iguana poison. Let me just read this to you real quick.
Thank
That was a
you.
dream I had about
Thank
going
you,
to the doctor
scientists.
to get the Ozempic.
Yeah.
So it says that it's a semaglutide, you know, that we already knew that, and that it's manufactured in laboratories, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so why people mention lizard? They said early research into diabetes drugs were inspired by peptides found in venom of a Gila monster. So scientists discovered the peptide called exendin-4 that works similar to the human hormones that control blood sugar. That discovery helped scientists design a modern drug such as Ozempic, a fully synthetic molecule that does not contain venom or poison from any animal. So
Okay.
maybe that explains why my doctor isn't working at that practice anymore. Yeah, some of the
One
shit
too
she
many
said.
reviews.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
One too many reviews.
There's all these myths about everything. You know, there's doctors that just do not believe in it too. They're like, no,
Yeah.
sorry, you know,
Which
no.
I appreciate. I appreciate doctors have different opinions and what's just out there. I like it.
I think, yeah, but I do feel like if you don't believe in something, fine, that is your opinion. But if the patient has
a need for it and isn't going to make the changes, then you should be
Yeah.
able to help them in some way.
Yeah, and
When-
you have to differentiate the difference between need and want
Absolutely.
as a doctor and prescriptions. That's real. That's real.
Whenever I am with a patient, whenever there is, I'm a school nurse now, whenever there's a student that comes in and there's something wrong, or they did a procedure, or whatever it is, I always say, how are you feeling? You took a medication for ADHD. What does it make you feel like? And then I find out from that person what it's making them feel like. And that's where I get my knowledge. And that's where I get my experience, not from a textbook, not from a bunch of rats that I respect all of that, how they
You respect the rats?
Yes. Scientific research, I absolutely respect it. But I have always been a person that
More of a
says,
clinical study.
Let me, you, a human being, you, my friend, you are my, what is the word?
My
Research
rat.
assistant.
You're my rat.
No, not my rat, but
And
you
I
are
love
my
rats.
knowledge, but that's not the word I'm looking
okay.
for. You are, like
You're my beta test.
My coworker always says to me too, like, you're always asking how they feel on something or what they're feeling or what their level of pain is. Today we had a
Did you tell her it's because you're a woman?
that's right.
I have
That's
to know.
So for me, the research, like, I feel that I am the best person to give you the side effects of something that I've been on for so long. My point of view of it.
Yeah.
For sure.
And yeah, that's how I just look at things. But, that's just,
That's Ozempic.
All right. Well, now that the Ozempic commercial's over,
I know, right? Ozempic should be giving us some, like,
I know we need to get
free.
sponsored.
Yeah, we need
We
to
need to
get
get sponsored. We need to be sponsored by Ozempic. What else is going on in your life, Tiffany? What's going on, man? I mean, we were traveling recently, so we want to try and get you in here before you go on your next overseas tour.
Yes.
You went to Italy, right? Recently?
I just got back from New York with my daughter.
Oh, that's right.
I did
Went
a
to
mother-daughter
New York.
trip.
Nice.
How was it?
It was really cool. It was 3 days, 3 full days, because we did the red eye, and my daughter's 18, and it was perfect time. She said she wanted to go see New York at Christmas time.
Yeah, I heard New York's Christmas time is beautiful.
Yeah, it was a journey to get there.
Yeah.
And to check in.
Did you
and
do
get your hotel.
standby?
I did.
Oh, that's right.
Standby.
Yeah.
Did you make the first flight?
So the first flight, we actually went to Las Vegas. So from Los Angeles to Las Vegas, and this was on either a Tuesday or Wednesday. It was a Tuesday red eye. So it would be Wednesday it was Tuesday at 11 something p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So with the standby, because my son works for United Airlines, there were, I think, like 10 seats available to Vegas. From Vegas to New York, there were only 18 passengers on this plane. We got our own, we were laid out. And I asked this.
That's
That
cool.
is gangster.
That's cool.
Oh
I
my
cannot
God.
believe how lucky you got.
Oh my God.
And why, dude? But it was what time was that flight at?
It was at like, I don't know, 12 something a.m.
AM. Okay. So it's a
But
red eye
that's
on
not
a
normal.
weekday out of Vegas all the
And
way to
I
NY.
asked the flight attendants,
Yeah.
I said to them, does this normally happen during the week? And they said, no, we are loving it ourselves. Take a whole row. My daughter and I, we were...
Did you sleep, hopefully?
I slept 3 hours. She slept 2.5.
Nice.
It was great. And my flight was 4 hours from Vegas.
I
So
could
if
have used the whole 4 because last time I had a rough time. I couldn't sleep on my red eye to New York.
I did done red eyes twice to New York, and I can't sleep
I couldn't
on
sleep
planes
to Florida.
anymore.
We just went to Florida. I couldn't sleep on that
I
one.
can't sleep on planes anymore.
Well,
If
this
you had the
one,
whole row, you could lay down.
Yeah, we laid down.
I used to do that a lot when we would fly to Hawaii.
I was
for
in a
fights.
lay down seat one time.
Oh, okay.
And
you still couldn't?
well, you know what? Okay, so the truth is, I'm in my cubby. I'm in my fucking bedroom on this airplane.
Your
and
cubicle?
I'm in my cubicle. I got everything's all right.
ladies and
here.
gentlemen, he means first class.
Everything's right here, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, all right, I could probably roll over and go to bed. And I'm like, but this is legit. I don't think I want to go to bed. I think I'd rather.
Right? I want to stay
I'd
awake
rather
and
just
enjoy
experience
this.
first class for 5 hours to New York.
Amazing.
So I ended up staying awake. I think we took first on the way home too, but I struggle sleeping in airplanes now.
Well, I didn't. It was in the middle of the night, so it was good. But I will say that the way home was terrible.
Yeah, well, you had to do another
we
standby,
were on standby.
right? Yeah.
And 4 hours before we would leave for the airport, which means 6 hours before the flight, because we were flying out of Newark, and we were
okay.
in Manhattan. There were, I'm going to throw a number out there, 20 seats available. I've been watching them the day before and everything. I got a late checkout, so we were supposed to check out at 11. They said you can check out at 1. Our flight would have been at like 6. I let my daughter sleep a little bit more. I wake her up at 12 noon, and I look at the app, and there are no seats available. No seats available. I am now freaking out. How are we going to get out of New York? The hotel is booked. I said, can we get another night here? It's 30 degrees outside.
Ooh.
It's 30 degrees, yeah.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
really, really, really cold. Especially, especially when you're kind of scared, too, of where you're going to go and what you're going to do. And our hotel room, I said to them, can we get another night? They said, well, it's $700 for another night. And then I look at the flights for the next day, and there's still no flights. But if you book your room through your Chase the way you did before, you can get that price, which was like $400 a night or something. I'm freaking out. I'm calling my son, you have to help. You got to figure out how to get us home. Nothing. The only flights out, then I look on booking.com. Then I'm looking everywhere.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm looking
I
everywhere.
use Expedia and shit just to see what's out there.
Exactly. And I'm like, okay, I'm on the East Coast. Let me just get to the West Coast, like somewhere more
Anywhere.
west.
Yeah.
The only flights that were available were United. That was either to Cleveland, which is a state and a half away, or Pittsburgh, which is also like a state and a half away. Or you can I could have gone to Spain. I could have gone to Buenos Aires, first class.
Right.
Oh my
But
god.
I'm like, that's more east, and I need to get
more
home.
East. Yeah, a little
You
bit
should
more
just
east.
went and travel the world.
No,
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying.
I had to
Like,
get
what?
home. I had to get home at this point. So luckily, my cousin, the only two flights that were available, and it was like 18 or 12 seats available, was Cleveland. She is a newscaster, Tiffany Tucker.
Yeah.
In Cleveland, I call her last minute. I'm like, Tiff, I have to get out of New York, and we're stuck here. I can't even get a hotel room. I can't get out tomorrow, even if I got another hotel. She's like, come on over. So my daughter and I'm crying. I'm getting everything together. I'm like, okay, we're going to just go to Cleveland and figure out what we can do from there. And so we were in a Uber, and I didn't care how much that frickin' Uber cost me getting back to it, because they were expensive.
From Manhattan to Newark?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
It's like a 3-hour drive anyway.
no, it's 30 minutes.
No, it's
quick?
30 minutes. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
30
What? Just
minutes.
straight across?
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah.
straight across. But the thing is, time-wise,
Dude, every time I get in
yeah.
a car in that state, it takes me freaking 2 hours to go
it
10
cost me
blocks.
I think you're supposed to be at the wrong
$190.
time.
It cost me $60 to get from Newark to Manhattan. It cost me $190 to
Yeah.
get. I'm like, I don't even care. Let's get over there. We get to the airport, and we're finally in the airport. And I told my daughter, if we don't get on this flight on standby, we are sleeping here, and this looks like
Yeah.
a little bit like more comfortable because outside's freezing. And we got on the flight, and we got to Cleveland, and they have this big. Her husband picked us up. He is a cameraman. So he's just narrating where we're going and what we're doing, and look at all these beautiful places, and takes us to this nice shopping area. It's like 8:00 at night, and my daughter's like, oh, I want to go into that Coach store. Okay, I want to go into, she's like, so the next day our flight was at 3:40. They have, like I said, a really nice, comfortable home for us. We had an amazing time. I got to see my aunt.
Nice.
And we got to go shopping early in the morning. They had food delivered for us when we got there. It was so great. It was really scary to not know where you're going or what you're going to do. And being on standby. And, to get home, I could have gotten a flight for $3,500.
Yeah, I mean, you could always pay
One person,
for one.
$3,500.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
I don't roll like that at
neither
all.
do I.
Yeah.
That's not happening. We'll spend the night and do it tomorrow.
Yeah. So, and there's two of us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So that was a big no-no, but it ended up working out really good, and it was a scary thing, and it ended up being like, okay, well, the energy is just getting me to the right places, the right
Yeah, you
time.
made
My
it home.
aunt I hadn't seen in so long. I got to see her. We had a great time. Got on the flight home to LA the next day at 3-something.
Nice.
And yeah, really
Yeah,
scary.
it worked out. You're here.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Speaking of that so I didn't realize this because Dominica told me a couple of days later. So last week we talked about me coming back, our trip coming back from Florida when we went to St. Martin.
Right.
And how we were stuck in the airport overnight and our planes went out. Have we talked to this?
Yeah.
You know about all that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a lady and her husband. They're older. He's probably, 70, something like that. And she's in her 60s. I don't know where at in her 60s. But they got nice attire on. They got popping collars, sport jackets. They got some nice jewelry on, nice watches, and they're in the first class of our plane flight. And they kind of stand out amongst all of us. Everybody's in sweats or this or that, and these couple are like dressed to the nines. They're like how you're supposed to dress in first class.
Right, exactly.
And so they're dealing with this. So Domenica's talking with the lady, and all of a sudden we go through, and I don't know. Oh, so we come back, and all of a sudden somebody's watching a television show, and they're talking about this lady from this reality show and about how her experience where she was stuck overnight in Miami and all these troubles she had with the planes, and she couldn't get out and they couldn't find a plane. And come to find out, she was the star of the Vanderpump Rules.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Lisa.
Yes, Lisa Vanderpump.
Oh, so the girl that was on your plane was
Was her.
bitching about your same issues that you were dealing with, and you didn't realize. Which one was it?
It's the mom, the main lady.
The main
So wait,
Vanderpump?
wait,
Yes,
wait,
the
wait.
main
Dominica
Vanderpump
was
lady.
talking to Lisa Vanderpump.
Yes, the whole
Stop
time.
it! She is so wrong for not telling me this. I watch it.
Shit.
This is
She's
my
hanging out-
bestie, and she's not telling me
I
that.
don't know.
Stand that show.
She just looked the other day. She goes, "Look, this is the lady who was on the flight
Stop
with us."
it.
She didn't know that it was Vanderpump?
No, none of us did. I don't watch any of that
I
stuff.
would have recognized her.
In a minute.
Only
Yeah.
because I saw her on Housewives.
Yeah.
But I hate that damn Vanderpump show. All those kids are
Yeah.
a shit show, man.
Yeah.
The new
Yeah.
season's a bunch of other new idiots. God, my daughters watch that, and I just like, God,
But-
this is
I haven't
terrible.
watched it, so
And I
don't know.
think
Terrible.
Lisa probably feels the same way, but she's,
She's making money.
yes, she is.
She's got a
She's
show
already
named
rich.
after her.
I've gone to all
Hey.
3 of her restaurants
Oh,
because
yeah?
of the dang show.
Were they good?
The restaurant's good. Oh, we just went to Pump.
Do they have a good hot dog there? Like a regular?
No, they had
boiled hot dog with some mustard?
That's Coney Island, baby.
shit.
That's Coney Island. But no, they had really what did we got? Chandler got a pasta. It was really good. I got a chicken club sandwich, and
That's over in Santa Monica? Pump?
yeah, Pump. It was
Like on
really,
Melrose or
yeah, it was
something?
really good. You guys, there's this restaurant called Eureka that I want to go to. Have you been to Eureka?
I've heard of it.
I heard of it too, for
It's
some
that they have
reason.
them around here.
There's one in
Is there one
Hawthorne.
in LAX? I feel like.
Yes.
There is one in there.
Well, it's not in LAX. It's close to
Oh.
SpaceX. I think it's.
oh,
close to-
okay. It's right over here.
I got a gift card from a parent, so then I went and looked at the menu. Up our alley.
Is it? It sounds healthy.
Well, they have like fried pickles.
Okay. Okay. I'm in.
They've
Eureka,
got, yeah,
huh?
and they've got like these pretzels, these round pretzels that look like they're like big baked with their garlic and.
That's not the
cheese.
place that I wanted to go to the day it's at the airport there. At the
the
Hawthorne
one-
Airport next to
Oh
SpaceX.
It-
no, that's a private. That's like that little restaurant's been there
It
forever,
is
right?
that
The one
place
at.
because
Oh wait, at the Hawthorne Airport.
yeah, it's right there.
I have a phone.
Look
I
at
can find
Eureka,
out.
you guys, menu
can find
looks
out.
so good, and they've got like all these beers and whatever, I guess. But food wise, almost everything. I'm all okay. The Brussels sprouts look amazing. Fried
It is
pickles,
right there.
amazing.
That's it.
Pretzels.
Oh, that's it. I've ate
Let's
there
take
two or
Nick there.
Yeah, I've ate there 2 or
Oh,
3
you've
times.
eaten there already?
Yeah, I've ate there a few
okay.
times.
Do you like it?
It's good.
It looks
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing too crazy, but it was good.
Okay.
Everything I had was decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looked like everything on the menu is between $20 and $30, you
Yeah.
know, and
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
reasonable, and
Yeah.
it looks so good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Okay.
That was my preferred spot. We had a job that was over here, and that's where I wanted to go to eat when we
Eureka.
had lunch.
Looks good.
Have to try it out.
Yeah.
Try it out.
Yeah. Eureka, here we come.
Eureka.
Eureka.
Okay,
So-
so
Wait, okay. We're
you-
still doing
you-
good, huh?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We got time.
Okay, wait. So I want to tell you guys something else. So you asked me about my trips, and you asked me about this and that, and I just have to tell you
You want
what.
to show off your pillow?
Oh, look at my pillow. So first of all, ladies and gentlemen, I will show you my Jewish star. And then I'm going to
she's
move this.
Palestinian, guys.
I'm going to move this really quick. And I'm going to show
Uh-oh.
you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you
yeah.
can't
Cats
see
and
my
couch.
Jewish star.
Cats and couch.
Oh, shoot. You can't see my Jewish star. And now I've got another one here. And then Josh and Bo are the most amazing BS lounger guys. Look what they have for me. I have a Jewish star on my side. I was going to show you. Okay,
Okay, but hang on a
Oh,
second.
I have a
So
Jewish
show
star.
this tattoo right here.
I'm getting another one.
Okay, so you didn't get the other one done.
No, I'm getting it done on
When
the
Mike
5th.
comes?
Mike's coming on 5th. I already
Okay.
booked it.
All right. Yeah, that's
What?
pretty sick right there.
Yeah, looks good.
My first tattoo.
That's your first tattoo?
Go big or go home.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh,
It looks good.
Thank you.
Looks good.
Thank you. So I want to tell you really quick about my trip, though. I Googled and chatted, what do you do? What should we do? What could we do in 3 days?
Put your mic a little closer. There
Okay.
you go.
Yeah.
What do we do in New York? How can we make the most out of New York
In 3 days.
In 3 days
Okay.
at Christmas time with my 18-year-old daughter.
Hmm.
I looked
This was
everything up.
Chat GPT or just Googled?
Chat and Google.
Okay.
Okay.
And I read forums and I started in October. When my daughter first said, I want to go to New York for Christmas, I'm like, you're out of your mind. You guys are so spoiled. We have spoiled our children.
Yeah.
So I was researching and looking at YouTube videos, I mean, constantly. So in 3 days, we went to see the Rockettes. It's a must.
The
It is-
Rockettes?
The Rockettes only come out during Christmas.
I wanted to do that multiple times. I've never done it.
Amazing.
What is the Rockettes?
The Rockettes is it's like a showroom, what's the
It's a
word?
musical, isn't it?
A musical? Is
Yeah,
that
it's
the
a
word?
dance musical. It's been
100 years.
100 years.
It's 100 years old.
Yeah.
And the people, the actors and actresses, they've got like this
This is on Broadway?
documentary.
I'm guessing.
It's in that area.
Off
It might
Broadway.
not
Just
be
off Broadway.
Oh,
Yeah.
off Broadway.
Yeah, yeah.
It might even be on. I can't. I
Oh,
don't
no,
even.
isn't it at the tower?
No.
It's not at the one Embassy Tower or whatever that one tower is or whatever.
Anyway.
No, I don't remember where it's at, but it's
all good.
okay. New York. It's a big thing, and it's only during Christmas.
Okay.
And the actors and actresses said that we are leads on Broadway. We are this. We are that. If you try out for the Rockettes and you make the Rockettes, you have made
No kidding.
The epitome of stage acting.
yes.
Wow. It's like
Or
the
entertainment?
top
It's
tier.
just something super special. I
Yeah.
don't even they don't even get paid as much as they would on Broadway or whatever. But if you made the Rockettes, you
You're
have
legit.
scored. The show was phenomenal. You are looking at, if you want to feel Christmas, if you want to feel just that magical
So it was
imagination.
better than Huff's.
Than Huff's.
Wasn't that the one?
Oh,
we went to last year?
Derek Huff.
Derek Huff.
Oh no, I'm going to that again too.
Oh, God.
Totally different. But you're looking at this. You're looking at the show like this. You're like, wait, Santa Claus is right there, and he just threw up toys in the air, and you're going, wait, are they in? It's just magical, and the way the dances go, and what you're looking at was phenomenal. So we went to the Rockettes. This is now 3 days.
Radio City Music Hall is where it is.
That's where it is. You're right.
Oh, okay.
Bingo.
Yeah.
I should go back on my phone. I can tell you everything I did real quick. And we went to Rockefeller Center.
Yes, that's
Oh,
what I was
cool.
thinking it was.
And
The ice rink, right?
The
With
ice
the-
rink right
yeah,
there.
and the tree. Mm-hmm.
And the tree, the ice rink and the tree, and what you see on the news, the flags that are all around that
Mm-hmm.
ice rink and stuff, right? And if you pay for the VIP tickets, you are passing hundreds of people, I couldn't believe it. Hundreds of people that are waiting in line because they only allow, I think it's like 50 people on the ice at a time for an hour.
Oh, my God.
And you go down to this area where they've got hot chocolate and cookies and coffee for you and your own guy to get your ice skates. And you just passed all these people and people are looking at you like, who are they to be able to go down the stairs that nobody's... Perfect, because now we're on a time limit, right? We're only there for 3 days. So that was incredible. It felt incredible. We went and saw Wicked, second row on
cool.
Wicked.
Very cool.
Rockettes were still better
Oh, shit.
on Broadway.
All right.
And
But it was pretty dope, right? To
It
sit
was-
there on Broadway and see the show.
Oh, yeah.
And everything and how good those actors
you
are.
are when you are that close, and actually you didn't have to be that close in this theater that Wicked's at because you can see a
It's
lot.
like an amphitheater. No matter where you're at, you got a good seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great, and you're watching the actors and actresses even when they're not. Mike is not on, and they're not the
Yeah,
center.
they're not front and center. Or they're
Right,
not in the scene.
the guys that are on the side right there, they're really acting over here too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm listening. I'm like, oh my god, you're just. So that was really good. Then we went to one of the tallest buildings that you could see a 360 degree of New York. Oh my
That's
God.
cool.
It was beautiful, and it's all glass. They make you wear these like slippers on your shoes because everything is glass.
That's not at the
Bottom-
Rockefeller Center?
No. That is at, I knew the name of everything. But the hormones are so screwed up. The Vanderbilt building, Vanderbilt 1, okay? And that's right next to Grand Central Station. So we did a Grand Central Station tour, got to go into like the areas that we went to the tennis court. There's a tennis court that the Vanderbilts had. And that's in the Grand Central Station. You can rent it out. You can rent it out hourly. There's an apartment there that's turned into a restaurant that you have to book now if you want to go in 2027.
Yeah.
So if you guys ever want to go, there's one restaurant that is inside Grand Central Station. I don't remember the name, but you can probably look it up.
And did you guys go?
No, because this is our tour. The guy was showing us. So
Gotcha.
we went in and we saw people going in there. He's like, you see those people coming out? They probably booked about a year ago. And what this was there was this... Vanderbilt is the one who built Grand Central Station. And so there was this real big wig that was looking for a place in Manhattan that wanted to live. And the real estate guy was like, oh, I've got this place for you. I got this place for you. Oh, it's the top of a... He's like, no, I don't want that. Finally he goes, well, maybe I can build something for you in Grand Central Station. The guy goes, yes. So I forget his name, but he had an apartment there and nobody else has ever lived in Grand Central Station. So they've turned his apartment into this restaurant now that you could still see his fireplace and everything.
That's
so
pretty
you need
cool.
to go there.
Yeah, it is.
So it was really cool going in and doing these tours because they're telling you these details
Yeah,
of
the
things.
history of New York.
Yeah, you're not just looking at a place and the glass, and you see a guy walking past the glass in Grand Central Station. You're in this big, huge, like, theater, this big, huge place, and you see a guy walking across. Well, there's offices up there, and the guy's walking from his office to get out. You know, so many things. So we did that. We did what did we do? We did Times Square. We went into Macy's. We went into the Christmas markets.
The Christmas markets.
Okay. So the Christmas markets smell like chestnuts. The Christmas markets smell like caramels in the air. The Christmas markets are just absolutely magical.
Okay, so they didn't have those like when we went 20 years ago, right?
I don't know if we didn't go there. That's in Bryant Park, right by Bryant Park. Okay. So we did go into some of the stores. And I told my daughter, these are stores we have here in LA.
Yeah.
I'm not wasting my time going to these stores because they're super high priced, which are probably the same prices here. I don't know. But we're in New York to experience
Yeah,
Christmas.
when you leave home, you want to experience things that are not home.
Yeah, but there's
FAO
so many
Schwartz
people.
was cool when it was a building.
FAO Schwartz was there and the line was ridiculous.
They've redone it?
Oh, it's there.
Okay.
And we were right by it, and I told my daughter, let's go in there. We went when we went to... Yeah. The line was a half a mile long.
Oh, cancel that.
Yeah, so that one was out. No, we didn't do that. But I will say that going there and going to the regular stores, which everybody was doing on Fifth Avenue and what have you, don't waste your time. You need to go to the Christmas markets and you need to go to the library. There's this amazing library that is nostalgic that was all over all of my research. You got to go in here. You got to go in here. This library is up on Fifth Avenue and I forget the name of it. God forgive me, but you got to go into that.
Did you check out a book?
We didn't get into the library. I saw it all. We were doing so much. We were non-stop.
Okay.
We did so much. We went to 9/11.
Yeah.
With the museum. That was really
You
difficult.
went down into the museum as well?
We went into the museum, and that was a little bit hard because you can spend, by the way, 4 hours in this museum, 5 hours, they told us. And we we had a driver that because one day it was raining, so we got a driver just to take us all around New York. We're not going to waste our day. So we had the driver waiting for us outside, and the girls wanted to go downstairs and listen to, in the 9/11 museum, they have one area downstairs where you're listening to all of the voicemails. And there's tons of them. You guys, it's so deep.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do that.
And my daughter's 18 and doesn't even really know too much about 9/11 and what the impact it had on the United States. When we were in there, We had tears. You're hearing, it's a real quiet area. You can't use your phones down there or anything. And there's speakers in different areas, and you're hearing, honey, I think something just happened. I'm not sure what's going on, but I want you to know that I love you. And if anything happens, and then you hear, okay, everybody, building 1 is fine. Everybody can go back in. Da, 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 da. And then you're hearing, something just happened. There's a big boom. Please hurry up and get up here. And then there's so many. We were down there for an hour, and we had to hurry up and get back out. I could have stayed down there for 3 hours, probably. You're seeing people's reading glasses, their badges. And on the way out, one thing that pissed me off is now you're seeing like the aftermath. There was all the fire trucks were in there. There's all kinds of stuff. We only saw one bottom level, and that was very fast. Bin Laden. There's one area I looked at, I couldn't believe it. So it's him, and then it's got all of the guys and their passport pictures of all the terrorists that came in. And then one of the things he says is, we have to slap the United States across the face. We have to kill as many people as we can, and slap the United States soil across the face so they have something to remember forever. It's something like that, those words. And that made me sick to my stomach, because that happened.
Yeah,
it is
it's
deep.
exactly a lot of people deny that happened.
Oh yeah, that's so crazy that people
deep.
make that claim that it never happened.
We were at a these folks came from the East Coast to stay with Tracy and them.
Yeah.
I told you about that. And we were there with Tracy and them's family, and we're sitting at the table, and one of the little kids, it's not little kids, but young adults that was there, conspiracy theorists, started talking shit. 9/11 didn't even fucking happen, bro. No, it's such bullshit. I'm Rush Limbaugh. It's fucking. And I'm like, really, bro? I saw it happen. I watched it happen.
I watched it on TV,
and then
dude.
All of a sudden, one of the ladies that's there lost her brother in one of the towers. Her brother worked as a federal agent in one of the towers.
Not well. Okay, so it was a friend of ours, a mutual friend of ours. His brother is married to this girl, and her brother was, I think, one of the lead IT guys for the office that the first plane hit. And and we talked about it before. It's on the show Billions. It's an investment firm on that floor.
Oh, it wasn't so he didn't work for the government. He worked for a company.
For the investment firm as their IT director.
Got you.
And he was in the building, and he's gone. And we all know
she
it
just
happened.
told him, how dare you say that didn't happen? I lost my brother. Don't you ever? And this kid just like turned white and was like, And
then they left, and then I didn't hear it all go down, and then I heard it. They came over and they were running the mouth. I'm like, what? Who said what? Like, with who? With Bo? No, he wouldn't say that. What are you talking about? Who said that? And they left. I'm like, okay. I didn't know how to be, but it was just so terrible that somebody will say, like, you have to hear that your brother died and someone around you's telling you that the way they died is fake, that they're not dead. What are you trying to tell me?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That's mental illness right there.
Well, it's just conspiracy theories go crazy, and you believe what you want. I have
the things that when you go there and you see it, the first thing that you see is this big artistic round ball that was in the World Trade Center courtyard, and it's huge. And we get out of the car. We had some friends that met us in New York, and they had young kids, and they wanted to hurry up and get into the museum. And I said, no, I want to go see that ball first. And they all kind of had an attitude with me. And the reason why I wanted them to see it is because I wanted them to see how it is made of like steel, and it is bent in all different places. We get up to it, and they're all looking at it like, what? How could that have been dented and broken? And it's this big round thing of steel. And I've got pictures of the girls looking at it going, and then reading. that the towers falling down caused this big round and beautiful ball that was once a round beautiful ball in the center of the World Trade Center to be dented and mangulated. Is that a word? I don't know.
But that works too.
Mangulated works.
Yeah, hey, we're adding that to the
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
there's my
yes,
new
there
word
we go.
of the
We can
day.
Mangulated.
It didn't come from
Mangulated.
Boa today. It didn't come from Boa. Came
Yeah.
from Tiffany. Not today.
And then when you walk in there and then you go downstairs, there's this big, huge wall, and I have it on my Instagram. Then there's like all these. It looks like blue. God, what is that? Little papers.
Post-its?
Okay, so you're walking down into the World Trade Center Museum, and you're going down the escalator, and it looks like a bunch of blue Post-its on this big, huge wall, and it says something that you'll never be forgotten. Behind that wall, because we went downstairs, they feel are 1,200 bodies that they could not recover, because there's 1,200 bodies that they could not find that are
No
behind
way.
this wall.
So they're mixed up and
So they're just in gravel
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all the stuff that's down there because you've now gone down.
yeah.
And it's truthfully something I feel everybody should go see. And it is just, it's part of New York now.
Yeah.
And it's something that everybody should go see. So
Yeah.
we went and saw that, and then we went to Wall Street and we saw the Bull, and we went to Little Italy, and I
cool.
did Google this one area. So there's only like 5 streets in New York that have the original cobblestone that they decided to put down. And it's a very expensive, I guess, place to live. And I thought it was just so beautiful, and the guys on YouTube were, showing where they're at. So we drove there, and we're driving on these squares of cobblestone, and then there's brownstones right here, and there's only like 5 streets of it. And you think to yourself, how did the little cars, because it was horse and buggy, I would think, on dirt, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
the cars, like, and on our comfortable van that we were in, it was going bum, 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 bum. And just the history of it. Oh, I have to tell you one other thing so amazing. I have to tell you this one other thing
Can
that
I
was.
ask? You took a break. You took a breath. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Did
Okay.
you go to any Jewish delis when you were there? I mean,
You know,
what's the
we
deal?
went- I
No
went-
bagels. Come on, girl.
Okay, so that's what I did. I know that my daughter would not like I had asked her ahead of time, do you want to go get like a pastrami sandwich? Do you want to get a corned beef? She's not that kind of person, and it was me and her. So we went to, our other friends went to a steakhouse and everything, and I decided, no, we are going to we're going to stop and get bagels and lox
There you go.
and cream cheese and pizza. And we're eating that stuff because I can get the other stuff other places.
Yeah, you want the New York
I
stuff.
want New York.
You didn't
I
go to-
took his wife to New York, and
I remember when it was
long
quite a
time
while
ago.
ago, but I remember when you guys went.
Well, it was just me and her. I
Yeah, I
took her one
remember.
year and we took the subway all the way to Coney Island because I'm like, we're getting a hot dog.
Oh, my God.
We get to Coney Island and it was closed.
No, that was with me.
You weren't with us.
We all went when
Was
we
it
were
with
all
you?
together. We all went to the end of the freaking train.
was with you.
And it's Coney Island, and
And it
we
was
got out,
close.
and there was nobody there. It was just us. And I go, I think we better get on before something happens.
Oh yes, yes.
Kind of scary.
It was. We didn't do Subway.
You didn't go to Katz Deli?
We didn't go to I just knew that was something that
So good,
would be
that.
with somebody else, and I've done it before, and I feel truthfully. I mean, I was gonna say I make the best matzo ball soup,
Do
and
ya?
I make very good matzo ball soup, and I make very good not gefilte fish. I buy gefilte fish, potato latkes. And so I just with her, she's 18 years old. I know it was something she wouldn't like so much or enjoy. If I was to go with you guys, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So I did
Dude,
what I knew
last time
she
I was
would
in
like.
New York, I had Katz twice.
It was so good,
Yeah,
huh?
it was so. I mean, it was so good. We went back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just with her, I didn't do it. We went to this place called a really good place. I looked it up. People were saying, you need to go here. It's called the TikTok Cafe. And that is where you should go. It's not about TikTok, but it's called the TikTok Cafe that's been there for a long time. So they've got really, really good pancakes and waffles and the things that they put on it, and the and then downstairs is this beautiful wine cellar and high end restaurant, and it's just so totally up my alley.
Yes.
I just like the authentic stuff. I
Yeah,
like
of
to see
course.
the vaults and the old school stuff. And my daughter told me she was exhausted after, but she said, and she was kind of little attitude-ish when I said we're walking places. They can ride. They can. I want you to feel this. I want
Yeah.
you to see it. And she would
She's
say,
like, they're in the car comfortable right now on their phones, and I'm walking
it's
with you,
30
Mom.
degrees, Mom. Why am I walking around
well,
out
it was
here?
50
with
degrees later
you.
on. But I will tell you, she's like, I don't know why they didn't come with us to do this. Oh, they should have done. Oh, they're not going to see this.
You get to really experience the land when you walk. No matter
Yeah,
where you're
you
at,
do,
if you
dude.
get to walk, that's
We
the
went
best
into
case scenario.
there's Christmas trees all over, right? So, but they're on the sidewalk. So there's not a Christmas tree lot in New York. There's sidewalks. So we're walking past 50 Christmas trees that are right here, and the flower shop that's right here next to the whatever shop, because
The bodega that's next to
Right.
the cigar lounge, that's
right,
next to the pizza
and
shop.
we're walking past it and taking these pictures and smelling it and walking through these parks, and it was perfect. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
even think
cool.
we need to go back again at Christmas because it was so perfect.
You killed it.
It was
That's
so
fun.
perfect. And when you go and you see all of the way that they do the storefront glass with all the Christmas stuff, and Santa Claus is coming down in this big book. You're looking at Macy's in the store window.
Then you went to Greenwich Village and
Yep. We went to Greenwich Village. We went to
Soho.
We drove by it. We drove by it. We didn't have that much time. It was really hard to get everything in. I mean, 3 full days. But I will tell you, I think we nailed a lot of things.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
So that is what was going on. And I think traveling for me now is going to slow down hugely, because we are at another stage in our life where, if we have parents that are still alive, are slowing down. So my mother, unfortunately, she fell.
Okay.
And she lives at my house. She has her own house in the backyard and the back house. And so now she's more dependent on us than prior. So I am at a new point in my life, which it's really hard to grasp that you kind of lose the, hey, yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'll meet you.
Yeah.
Let's go there. It's either I get to go out or my sister gets to go out, because somebody's got to be close to home, because
Yeah.
Mom might have to get up to go use the bathroom.
Right.
Mama, and she's getting up to go and using it, but she needs help
Yeah.
getting up and getting down.
She needs
now.
someone there all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and-
just in
and-
case. She doesn't need 24-hour care, but she needs help.
She can't. Yeah, she cannot get up.
yeah.
Or she can get up off the bed. She cannot get back into the bed. She
Okay.
can't get back into the bed at all. That's how she fell. So, and she's 89 years old, and she's got all of her wits about her.
She sure does.
Yeah. I see her posting on Facebook.
She
the
does.
best.
She does. And we just keep encouraging her, but so that is what's going on in my life right now, where my sister and I are like, wow, Mom's getting old. The only thing that saves me from the tears and from the stress of it is, oh my God, thank God I'm getting old with her. We're
Yeah,
both getting
straight
older.
up.
We're
Nice,
both
yeah.
getting
Straight
older.
up.
Yeah.
And, knock on wood. And we're just going to embrace this. And I got to hurry up and go. I got to go soon because I got to get home. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I gotta help her get out
I
of there.
yeah. I did it before I got here. But, and I would probably say that's what's going on in life right now. And I think navigating it with other family members and figuring it out and trying to get help is the way people need to go about this.
For sure.
Yeah. I don't think, oh my God, right away, like, my parents getting blah, blah, blah. Do I put them in a SNF, a convalescent home? How am I going to do this? It's one, and them too, you have to tell them one day at a time, let's just figure this out and do what we can do and find
For sure.
resources. That's what I'm going through.
You said put him in a sniff?
That's what they call it, convalescent home.
Okay, because I swear to God, my brain was
I'm
rolling
like-
when she said that.
I'm with all 12 listeners. We don't know what a sniff is.
In the medical field, it's a convalescent home. What does
A
sniff
sniff.
mean?
I wonder if it must be a What's that?
But that's what every doctor would call it, is a sniff.
A sniff.
Yeah, it's convalescent
interesting.
home. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you're there for her. I'm glad your sister's there for her. That's
Yeah.
really nice. I mean, we want to give back to our parents, right? They took care of us all our lives,
Yeah.
and
Straight
it's
up.
good you're there for them.
Yeah.
As long as they need you.
Yeah. And then hopefully our children see it and continue
They'll
to
do
do
it.
it with us.
And don't put us in the convalescent home.
I think I want to be put in a home. I don't want to be someone's burden.
Well, that's what you say, and that's what my mother says. But then,
Yeah, you want to be at home, right?
You want to be at home. You want to see
Yeah.
your grandkids.
Yeah, I want to do what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I worked in a sniff when I first started nursing because I had to get experience. And the people who are still there,
Yeah,
for
lucid
the
and
most
whatnot.
part,
Mhm.
that's the front unit. And the back unit that's locked is the Alzheimer's unit.
Yeah.
The people in the front are depressed. They are lonely. They're probably ones that are like, I don't want to put my family through this, so
Yeah.
keep me here.
Yeah.
They're on heart medications because their blood pressure is high. They're
Diabetes.
diabetics because they're
Yeah.
not eating correctly.
Yeah,
My
liver
med pass in the
issues.
front was 2.5 hours, and I had to do 2 of them for 40 patients. When I finally was able to go and move into the back, when the nurses left, same amount of patients, they have Alzheimer's, where it's a locked unit and they can go everywhere and run around in that locked unit and they're fine. My med pass was maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah, they forget all the answers to your questions.
They forget. They do
it's
forget all
quick.
that, but they forget their stress.
Yeah.
They forget their worry, and
Yeah.
now they don't have high blood pressure anymore. And now they're only eating what the
Yeah, they forget they smoke
That's
cigarettes.
crazy.
Yeah.
They
yeah,
only-
I never
it's
thought of
true.
that.
They
Oh,
forget they drink. They
I-
forget all that.
oh yeah, they forget that they only eat what's put in front of them. And that's it.
And they don't know if they
maybe
like it
they're
or
not
not.
even eating. So now the diabetes has gone and the weight.
Yeah.
They've lost the weight.
Yeah.
And so my med passes, they were 30 minutes each. And I was like, because I wanted to be back there. You got people stealing other people's dentures, don't get me wrong, and you're fighting with the patients, and they're doing stuff. I had one lady,
Those are my teeth.
she was collecting everybody's dentures, and she'd always have this thing. And,
Yes.
and family members have a hard time with it because they're
For
going back
sure.
there and their loved one doesn't recognize
Yeah.
them. But if that was the way, if I used to think this is the way I want to go for myself, because I don't know anything. And I'm happy go lucky, or I don't even care. I'm just in it doesn't matter. It's the family members that have to see it. So
Yeah.
God forbid that happens to me. Put me in that home and make like I'm done because I don't know any different.
It's on tape, kids. You heard it here.
I've told
She
them.
starts losing it from all that aluminum in her deodorant.
Exactly.
She gone.
Exactly.
She gone.
Yeah. So I will say that, it's a bittersweet way of ending life. It's good for
Yeah.
the patient, not good for the family.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I know some Alzheimer's patients can be angry, so
Oh, yeah.
it's not always so wonderful. But we like to
they-
think that forgetting your stresses sounds perfect. It sounds great.
That's true. And there were the angry ones.
Yeah.
But, we did have to kind of like strap them down like from here into the wheelchair for their safety.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't know anyway either. And you don't know. And it's kind of like, it's a good way to, if you have to live through disease and illness and sickness and cancer or whatever, or when you have to live through it, when your mind is gone, it's better to live through
Yeah, I
it that
can
way,
agree
in
with that.
my opinion.
I would like to think that
Yeah.
as well. I think
I don't
that's
even
realistic.
I don't even want to have an opinion on
Yeah,
it.
I don't. Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah. So,
I hope none of this for anybody.
Yeah.
amen.
Live forever.
Right?
I don't know if I want
Straight
to live
up.
forever though.
No, just in your
Go
sleep,
quick.
pass away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be
going
the
quick
best.
is the best way to go when
Yeah.
it's unexpected.
Give me one right after the nut.
You're a sick pig. You're a sick pig.
That's how I'm ready to go.
Yes. Yes. Right at the end.
Would you
baby.
not agree that that would be a great way to go?
No, yeah, I don't agree.
Well, then you're missing something.
I would rather be asleep,
You'd rather be asleep?
relaxing, and
Or
not
you
be
will be
bothered.
Right after. I always go to sleep right
I'll hand
after.
you a cigarette.
Yeah, I'm like, Jill's like, he's sleeping before,
Us women, we don't care about that. You guys, men are animals.
Thank you.
Men are animals. And women are very kind to put
They're-
up with
With us
the
animals.
wild.
Stand-up comedian Tiffany Reiff-Young.
Just saying.
Good stuff.
Yeah, well.
So is this what we were going to be talking about in your guys'?
No, wait. I don't think we had anything necessarily.
didn't
we were
have
going to want
anything
to talk
planned.
about you. We know that you were going to go ahead and just run. So what we
And I
we
was
did
so
that.
stressed out about this. I told my coworker, well, not stressed out. I just was like, I wonder what we're going to talk about. And I promise you, I told her as we were walking out of our office, I said, I'm going to try not to say anything and just agree and see what that. I told her that.
Get that out. Didn't
That
work
threw out
out.
the
That did
window.
not work out.
I have so much to say.
That's all right. That's beautiful.
Big advocate for Ozempic and
Yes.
and New York at Christmas time.
And let's go back with the Ozempic thing. I'm an advocate for feeling
Yes.
good.
That's
and
what I got.
whatever way it is that is not harmful to
To
somebody
others.
else,
Thank you.
For sure.
Yeah.
that makes you feel good,
Good, yeah.
that keeps you
Makes you
healthy,
better. Right.
I'm an advocate for
Yeah,
it. That's,
I'm with you.
That's what I
that's
got
what-
from what you said. I
Yeah.
agree with you, and that's what I think that too.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, good.
For sure.
Yeah. So how are you guys as ladies? Are you guys doing what you need to do for them? Buying what they need? Staying away from them when they want you to?
Staying away
it's
from
a
them.
delicate balancing act,
It
but we're
is.
constantly working
But
on
women
it. We're
are so
striving,
easy.
Tiffany.
Women are so easy to work with, as you just said. They're so easy to put up with.
Do you really? Are you being serious?
I'm being dead serious.
Oh, go Jill.
Yeah, go Jill. Jill's easy.
Jill's easy. Jill's a good wife. You both have good.
We have
wives.
excellent wives.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're an excellent wife who's
Thank
not
you.
married.
I am married and I have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
I'm married and I have a boyfriend, and it works great.
Yeah.
Although it's a lot more work. It is a lot of work because you
Gotta keep a lot of people happy.
That's
You
because her ex
do.
is still in her life.
Yeah.
She's got to worry about him.
Yep.
She's got to worry about
Yep.
the.
Yeah.
Take care of him.
Yeah, and I have to be respectful of all of it, and they have to be respectful of me. But both. So my boyfriend, I am married, and I have a I am married, and I have a boyfriend. But when my
But you've been separated for
ex
10
and
years.
I,
Not
yeah, for
Mormon.
like 11 years. When we separated, we decided that it was a smarter business decision to stay together when it
Yeah.
comes to health insurance.
Yeah, health
Yeah.
insurance,
And-
Health
taxes,
insurance and
whatnot.
IRS do not listen to this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Health insurance and when it comes to medical care because he's a diabetic.
That's
so
right, I forgot
also,
about that.
you know, I'm there
Yeah.
in situations that have been helpful to everybody. So we had already established that that's the way it's going to work. We went through some rough times, but of
For
course,
sure.
but that, and then when I met my boyfriend, when I first met him,
Amor.
Hugo. When I first met him, he asked me what my name was, and I said a lot. I promise
That's the
you.
most truthful thing you probably ever told me.
And I walked away. We were in the bullpen,
Oh.
and I walked away. I was with Dominica.
Yeah.
And you were out of town.
I was out of town.
Dominica was on the phone with you.
They're
She
on the
cannot
hunt.
leave you alone.
She's at the hunt at the bullpen.
They cannot leave each other alone. I swear to God, it's supposed to be girls' night
true
out,
love.
and they're talking.
That's all they know. They've been married for like 65
Oh
years
my
already.
God. So then he said I came back to him. I had a couple of extra drinks. Then, you know, it overflowed a little bit in my body. And I looked at him and I'm like, you're really, really cute. And he said something I didn't understand.
I was about
one
to
word
say,
he
you
said.
didn't understand what he said. Don't lie.
Nope. And him speaking because he's from Argentina and he's got a heavy, heavy accent. And his English is not. It's,
I think his English is great.
It's proficient.
It's
It's his
but
accent
it's the
that's strong.
accent, and he's Italian too. So
Yes.
it's just his when he
Ugh.
talks, it almost sounds like it's like Portuguese and Italian mixed together, and French. It's all so
Spanish.
soft, but it's so quiet. And I'm like, Hugo, text me.
yeah,
you.
yes,
Text me.
yes. It works out better. I say the same thing too. But he's super intelligent. Let me tell you, the stock market was going down yesterday, I guess, right?
Oh,
This
it took
guy
a
is
dive.
like, he's like, now time to buy. My financial advisor, I promise you, John Hagert, called me today and said, I saw what Hugo did. That's very smart.
Nice.
And he's like, then with Morgan Stanley, big guy, been doing this forever. And so Hugo's a very, very intelligent guy. And then today he's doing some big, huge job, making the money he needs to make.
That's
so
right.
even though he doesn't speak, he's a great lover. He's a really good lover. So you don't need to talk very much when you're making love.
Amor.
He's not selfish at all.
He's not there. Okay.
But wait. Where am I going with this?
Yeah, please.
Basically,
Remember that we were pigs.
Yeah.
Us.
Can you edit that out? I don't even want him to know that. No.
Sure.
But basically, when it comes to my situation, is when I met Hugo, he knew my situation. I have this.
Yeah, you made it clear.
In my life, and this is my situation. Take it or leave it.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I
And
gave
here he
it to
is.
him. He was like,
There you
"Yeah."
go.
You better
He
edit.
took it.
You better
You weren't
edit
selfish.
that.
That's being edited. Sure. You got it.
So,
Yep, it's already
yeah.
gone.
Okay. But I just have to cut things short because I've got to push on a
Yeah, you
little
got to
league
go
draft.
do a draft.
oh, what are you doing today?
It's the Easton's draft for his regular season team.
So draft means
Pick a team.
Go pick the team. Go pick the
pick
players
your-
for the team.
players.
Same thing Logan and everybody
Oh.
went through. We all had drafts back then.
Yeah.
so cute.
Yeah.
Same, fun with the grandkids.
Good.
How about you?
Me? Today?
What do you? Yeah, what's up with you? Anything new?
No, nothing's new. Stress and work and trying to find some joy, which is easy because I have good friends and family around me. But go to work every day and do my thing, and come do this. I'm enjoying this.
How often do you guys get
And
together
then
in here?
every single Wednesday, you should watch the show or subscribe to it.
I have subscribed.
Like,
Subscribe, comment.
Does like
oh,
and
you're shaking the
subscribe mean
table.
the same
Bo,
thing?
no.
two
Just shaking the
different
table.
things.
What
Yeah,
is
they're
the
different.
difference?
Well,
Because-
subscribe means that if I have people that follow you, it's like a follower. It's exactly the same as a follower. If you want to be an Instagram
Or hearting somebody. Two different things, right?
Yeah, two different things, right? So if you like it, that's the same as hearting it on Instagram, and if you follow on Instagram, it's the same as subscribing.
do you pay to subscribe?
No, it's
No.
free.
No, it's free.
Jeez.
So when people are saying like my video,
click the heart button.
right? Or people are saying subscribe to my video.
Follow
what
my account.
what gets more views, a subscribe or a like?
I don't really know the algorithm.
I
He
would
might
say
know more than I
both
do.
feed an algorithm, but I would say if you're trying to make money, you need subscribers. Like all your Instagram influencers, it's all about how many followers they have. That's the same thing as subscribing on a YouTube channel or subscribing to our Spotify. So if you don't have a YouTube account, a legit account, you can't subscribe on YouTube. But if you have a Spotify account, you can subscribe there. You can follow us on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook. We have TikTok and Twitter that's not active.
We're
there.
getting ready to push
If you
some
look
stuff out
for
that
us,
way.
it's there. But we've never done anything on there, so we're just working towards that. But I'm just doing this, and after this, I'm gonna go have some food, and then I'm gonna go have a cigar with Scotty, our buddy Scott Dahlmeyer, out in front of his house with some other
tell 'em I said
friends.
hi.
And,
I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna throw eggs at you guys.
Yeah, do it. But we would love to have you back at some time.
Yes,
We'll have
yes.
something a little bit more like more regimented. We'll have some topics we can talk about, maybe things that you want to weigh in on, and there's all kinds of stuff out there that we've talked about. Maybe having you weigh in on some stuff. So
All right.
we'll catch
well,
up with you.
I
But
really,
let's
really
end it.
appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming to see us.
Clean up some of that seas.
Yes. Hey,
I
where's
really,
your
really
Ozempic?
enjoyed
Where's
it.
your
Where's your
Ozempic?
Ozempic?
You got to
Better
double
jab
stab.
yourself.
One
There
bite,
you go. Eat
stab,
that.
finish the
full.
bite.
I'm full. Exactly. That's Ozempic right there.
I'm
you,
good.
you smell the candy
Yeah.
and you get full.
Next Wednesday, I'll have the other half.
Oh, shit.
I love
Anyway,
it.
all right, well,
Hey, do me a favor. Don't be
don't
shitty.
be shitty.
I'ma talk shit in the world gone stupid.
A bullshit? A bullshit.